What up, everybody? This is your boy, the E-bike guy, and today I did a video on my bike, and a lot of people was asking me, saying when you gonna ride the bike, and I said, well, I'm gonna come down and ride it. It's not raining, so I wanted to go ahead and get that done. And guess what? So I wanted to record my darn speed with my GoPro to verify my speed, through a reliable, well, I thought it was reliable GPS. And the whole goddamn time it was froze at 50 miles an hour, which really made me, it made me mad, to be honest, guys. So I need y'all to find me a decent GPS, like some sort of a reliable GPS that I can verify, that it's not laggy, it's not gonna freeze up on me, so that way y'all can see what I'm doing in real time and stuff like that, instead of it getting froze up and I'm actually doing a speed run and it's stuck at a certain speed and I'm actually doing either faster or slower than what it's doing. So I was kind of messed up, on that. And but anyways, I wanted to let y'all know that I did about 83 miles an hour on mode 1 on that bike. It is very scary. It has a lot of acceleration. I didn't know going higher volts could do so much to that e-bike. But anyways, tell me what y'all think. If y'all can find me some sort of another different GPS that I can use, let me know down in the comments so I can get it and I can do some more rides on my e-bike, and we can at least do some type of speed run, that I'm comfortable with. Anyways, so anyways, hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll get back with you at the end. Hey, what's up, everybody? Your boy, the E-bike guy. Today I'm gonna do a little short video on this e-bike. As you can see, it's about to rain, so I want to get a little bit of a footage in before it starts doing that. Then I gotta pick my kid up. We're gonna be traveling to Dollar Tree right quick, but we're gonna be doing highway speeds. So I usually take this on bike paths and stuff, just ride like casual, but just to test out the new 120 amp hour battery that I just put on here. Boy, she is heavy and she is a beast of a battery. Biggest battery I have ever built. Biggest battery that I ever saw built on YouTube. Just not outside YouTube, just YouTube in general. And I'm gonna do some speeds that I'm comfortable with right now, until I get a little bit comfortable with the speeds and everything. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna do a little bit of riding. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut until I get to where I'm going, and then we're gonna go a little bit of talking right quick. All right, so. A little bit on the slow side right here. I wish I had my Insta360 camera, because when I do tuck, all y'all see is the road and the goddamn forks and stuff. I want y'all actually to see the road too, but I might have to wise up and get me a helmet, just so I can put this GoPro where y'all can see what I'm seeing and y'all can hear me a lot better too. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do soon. Fix my pedals. Yeah, boy, they good to go. Oh yeah. they're gonna be slow as turtle. Oh, we got Tesla. I wonder if I'm faster than the Tesla or not, as far as acceleration goes. Gonna pass him though. Is incredible. Holy crap. All right, here we go. Woo, shit. Wow. That's on mode 1. Damn, that's the fastest I've ever been on this bike. God dang. Jesus. Woo-wee. Try to keep it up so y'all can see. All right. I gotta take it easy. I know I can go faster than that on mode 1. We talking mode 1 though. That was a lot of cars. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Can't be going this fast without my glasses. Oh man. God, son of a bitch. This is awesome. Man, I thought my other battery was awesome. This is awesome. Got my blinker on. Gonna turn right. I'm gonna get on the sidewalk, come on. I'm gonna get on the sidewalk. I was gonna turn right on that street, but I decided to get on the sidewalk. I know I can't lift this thing up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's do it. 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 Oh yeah, I got it. All right. That's a lot of weight though, but I still can pull that front wheel up if I wanted to. Oh my goodness. Anyways, wow guys, so that wasn't the fastest I went. Actually, I went about 85 miles an hour mode 1, but I realized when I was putting the battery in a couple days ago, I actually dropped the battery. It's just because it was so heavy, and might be too much noise. Let's go in the back way. I do want to pedal this bike though. But anyways, and I dropped the battery. I thought the battery was okay, and I did some initial tests on it yesterday, and I checked the active balancer, checked the cells. I noticed cell number 4 was very low, and it had a deviation of like see, it was 100. I think it was 167 or something like that. And then I rolled back home, but I took it easy because the QS273 was getting a little hot back there. So I took it easy, went home, and I was like 265. And the cell number 4 was at I think it was 3.6, almost 50%. And I was like, what the hell? So I thought, I was like, oh my God, I was so in bed. I mean, so depressed that I thought I'd have to order some more cells. I thought I had just repaired the whole number 4 group, and I just said, well, it hit on number 4 side anyway. So it did hit on that side, and I was like, well, let me just check. I want to downshift it. My shifter's broken. I want to downshift it, upshift it to a higher gear, and just pedal a little bit, but it's still in a low gear. But anyways, so I was like, oh my God, no, it's so expensive, man. But at least I caught it. At least I didn't ignore it and kept riding it. And I went, do a range test on this battery, and then my whole battery cut out on me just because of the cell group number 4. But I made this battery repairable. So what I'm saying is, it's gonna work. I made it repairable. I made it, I glued the glue together. I didn't gobble the glue on it to where I have to just tear the whole wrapping off the cell just to get the wrapping off. So I glued just enough for it to hold, but not enough, to where, where it's gonna be unbearable to get off. So I can easily peel off with plastic pry bars and repair the cells if necessary. And then, I can pry the 2 halves apart, boop, and then I can repair cell number 4. But luckily, I threw it on the charge. I said, well, let me see what's going on. So I threw it on the charge, and I noticed cell number 4 was going up in voltage faster than the rest. So I said, dang, it got to be something that disconnected. I mean, it hit hard. It's a 100-pound battery, so it hit pretty hard. And so what I did, I pressed on the battery hard as I could, and I noticed the cell dropped. The voltage dropped, like from 4.69 volts, it dropped all the way down to 4.41 volts. I said, God, I gotta disconnect on cell. So I went upstairs, took that half apart. I noticed as soon as I took it apart, I noticed that 2 cells, it was a bunch of them that was disconnected. So I knew that was disconnected. So I had to tore half of the copper nickel strip off. And then I flushed it enough to where I could slide so copper and nickel up under the existing copper nickel, and then I welded them back. I cleaned the cells up a little bit, welded them back, boom, I'm good. So I'm good to go. And let's see what we had. I left at a deviation of like 0.10. So let me just see what I got going on here. Hopefully everything's good with the battery, because this is that's my private possession. Nice. Okay, so all right, so every one of them is at 4.017. Cell number 4, which is the one that need to be balanced, was at 4.003, which is very, very good. That means they haven't dropped significantly. Actually, it was the low voltage. As soon as I actually connected all of them together, it was showing the lowest voltage anyway. So we have a max voltage of 0.34. Average is 4.026 volts, and the deviation is at 31, which is excellent. Now minimum voltage is at 4.003 volts, which is cell number 4. That's the one I repaired. So we actually gonna have decent range, guys. So, and I thought 30 miles. I did a round trip yesterday of even though the cell number 4, group number 4 was bad or disconnected, I still did 31 miles round trip, and I was my average speed was about 65 miles an hour. So and it's still good, but I had to get it fixed. I couldn't ignore that problem, know what I mean? So I know that I got it fixed. I told you guys, so I got this bike where I can pedal. This bike is very versatile, where you can just pedal this bike. I mean, get your cadence up, you know, you have to put the seat up a little bit. So the seat is low enough, but if I put my seat up high enough, I have enough cadence, I can just whoop, I can pedal this bike. It's not even on the lowest gear, so it's in the middle. I'm gonna put a bigger free wheel in the back. Once I change that back tire, I'm gonna put a bigger free wheel in the back. So that way I can pedal. Hey, this bike gets so much turns. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is that? What is that in the back? What kind of motor? Hey, listen, okay, even though the QS273 is the weakest link on this bike, it is still a freaking beast, boy. I'm trying to tell you, it is a beast, boy. If you could put some power into this motor, you can't put a lot in it now. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw a lot of power in it and sustain it, you know what I'm saying? You got to get in and get out of it, you know what I mean? Let that sucker cool down. But I mean, this is all you need for a bike, you know what I mean? I mean, like I say, I'm not trying to build a motorcycle like that, but golly, I mean, I wanted range, you know, decent little bit of range. I mean, I got a lot of range, I ain't gonna lie. It's 120 amp hours, a lot of range. This is now a 80,000 watt e-bike. If fully charged, at 800 amps, it'll be 80,000 watt bike, 80 kilowatts. You know, that's insane though, you know what I mean? Like, really, this is like, I don't even think the Zero motorcycles have that kind of power. Do they? I don't know. But yeah, man, you know, I got it, the pedal and everything, and it's doing good. Love it, man. I love this bike. How you doing? How you doing? I know, I've been looking for him too. Yeah.
Hold on. Siri, call quick.
Yeah, I was looking for him. Oh, is it rolling now? Oh, now it's rolling. Okay. All right. Yeah, she's in the office. Ain't got. I knew she was somewhere. Oh, right here.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. The only ones that I have right now are probably going to be over on aisle 9.
Okay, I'm going to get any favors like toilet tissue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
There's hey, how you get a loan for Cash App? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let me see your phone.
Okay.
What do you need a loan from Cash App
I
for?
can pay my, you know, and pay that phone bill. Thought I was gonna beat that light, but I guess it was already on for a good minute. Well, I guess I can talk to y'all a little bit. We're gonna head to the park, Donaldson Park, and that's where I'm gonna close this video out. But like I said, I just want to just do a short video on how this bike performing. It is performing very good. Like I say, I fixed my battery. I was very sad, disappointed that I actually dropped my battery. That was when we was actually test fitting in the frame. I don't know what I was doing, but I heard it creaking to the sideways, and then I tried to grab it, but I guess I wasn't fast enough, and it hit right down here on the corner right here. And I didn't think nothing of it, because I didn't, you know, no sparks or nothing. It's still red voltage, still turn on, it still move. And you know, that's when I checked my my app, and I noticed that one of the cell groups was very low in voltage. So I was like, oh man, no. It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work building this battery. Took my time on it. Tried to anyways, you know. Then I had that spark, you know. But like I said, mistakes happens. And the most important and the best part is I got it done, and it's now working efficiently. So no more voltage drop on group 4. All the cell groups are performing as they should. I'm very happy about that. So we're gonna ride again to the Dawson Park, and we're gonna hit. Dang, that don't sound weird. That don't sound nasty. All right, make sure. So when I cross the highway, I like to look both ways when I'm actually riding my bike, because you know these people they'll run the red light. I mean, no. I was gonna pedal, but I got to go pick up Jacoy from school, and then I was gonna talk to you. So I guess I can talk to you at the park when I get to the park. But like I say, it is versatile. Still e-bike. Hey, you know, we'll go on Main Street right quick. Now I'm taking back what I said, you know, regretting the building this battery, even though it's a simple fix, because I do have this thing padded up pretty good, so it didn't really damage the cell at all. Control is working beautiful. Yeah, Far Driver 1800, man, it's working really good. Haven't gave me no problems. I mean, yeah, the whole bike's awesome. I mean, with this type of power, man, I mean, who needs, I would say who needs a motorcycle, but got some building some nice apartments right now. I think they're low income, to be honest. So I got a lot of work to do at the house. All right, we'll go on Main Street to the park. Yeah, so since this battery is heavier than all my other batteries, it don't wheelie. So that is a good thing. But on mode 2 and 3, yeah, it'll wheelie. Mode 1, it's just straight up. Shoo. So I'm pretty much can be. We're gonna be racing this bike, and I'm gonna race it against the other guys that I built their bikes with. So we got a Tommy Bike Junior Pro, and we have a original Tommy bike. So I'm gonna race against them very soon. They'll probably be in mode 3. I'm gonna try them in mode 1. Yep. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. I'll probably upload this maybe in a few days. I don't want to try to upload too many videos just because, you know, I want to be burnt out or run out of videos to upload. I don't know, I might not run out of videos, because I got E-bikeguy want to do videos, E-bike mom, Jacoy, E-bike kid, they want to do videos now, so we might have a lot of videos coming. Okay. About hardtail, they don't have no suspension whatsoever. So, but it don't feel that bad, especially when you got a good seat. Yeah, it don't feel as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, good brakes, good brakes, good brakes. Love these brakes. Love them. All right. All right, we're gonna go to the park. And then we'll just cut it right here. Let's see what a good place at to end this right quick. Is that burn? Oh, that's quick. Go on, let me see what that is. No, that's not. I thought somebody knew, but no, it's not. Okay. Man, I miss this place, to be honest. Yeah, let's take a look around. So we'll just ride around. Damn, I said it was gonna be a short video, but I didn't. It's not a short video. Oh my God, it's just so fun riding the e-bike, man. I just, you know, you can ride anywhere. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? As long as you respect other people, respect the law, we don't have no problems. You know, we don't have no problems with e-bikes and all that stuff like you do with ATVs and dirt bikes, you know what I mean? So it's pretty. Yeah. So yeah, this is well, what's up, man?
I hold you the other day.
Yeah.
I told the lady at the Dollar Tree, man, to text your wife. Cause I this is the one I bought.
Okay. Yeah.
But my brother had it up there with him. So I had to buy me another. Oh no, I had the old one. He put the old one on there. And I had it plugged up and I flipped it upside down. Yeah. Because I put the new tires on it.
I see you got the Ultra Bros. You got the same ones I got. Yeah.
And this broke. So I was trying to see if maybe you could fix it. So I bought another one and it came with 5 different pieces.
Yes.
So if you need an extra piece to something, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely do.
I got this one.
Yeah,
but it's got the other. Yeah, it's got other pieces that plug in. So I got like 3 or 4 more pieces over there.
Where you at? You still over there at the same place?
Yeah, where you see me that day. Man, I went to jail for fucking food stamps.
All right, guys. So, you know, I just rode this bike thinking that, you know, I had the GPS, you know, verified on the GoPro, but it was stuck at 50 miles an hour. I looked down on my display. I was doing about 83 to 85 miles an hour when I passed those 2 trucks. You know, and I wanted for y'all to see that, but I'm gonna try to maybe download the Relive app just to do some runs, you know, ride my bike. You know, if I do a high speed run, I'll do it, and then I check the Relive app and see how the fastest I went. But you know, I mean, this battery, you know, even though it's, you know, hand built by me, you know what I mean, I wanted to make sure that this battery can do 3,000 amps. Okay, now it's not going to do 3,000 amps through the controller, but I wanted to do the 3,000 amps, you know what I'm saying, that those cells are intended for, you know what I mean. But let me get it put over here and put it on the kickstand, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I got just to give you some details, I got 4 sets of plugs on this side, and then there's another set of plugs on this side running down through my crank and then up to the controller. Now right now I have 3 of the 4 connected because I ran out of 6-gauge wire. Now once I get paid, I'm gonna get some more, and then I'm gonna have all 4 of those hooked up, and you know, I think that'll be it. And then at Cognition Designs, he's gonna be teaming up with me. We're gonna try to make a cover for my controller, like a plastic. It's gonna be bolted right here. I gotta send them the schematics of this these size controllers, like the 1800 and the 1200. They all have the same footprint. And then the 360 and the 530, those are the controls that I currently use and most of my e-bikes. And then yeah, even though the QS273 is limited as far as power goes, it's still a force to be reckoned with as far as power, you know, as far as power goes anyways, because you can put a decent amount of power in these motors right here. The QS205, not so much. I think the highest we can go with those is a FarDrive 72850 controller. You know, after that, that's it. You know what I mean? If you're running max current, same thing for the QS273. If you're running the max on this controller to this motor, you're gonna burn it up. So One speed run is good enough. You know, usually I keep it in mode 1, maybe mode 2 if I feel fancy. But you know, the tires I got to get some more tires. You know, I mean, I had these tires on for a long time, but since I added the more power and more speed, it's wearing out pretty fast. But they still one of the best tires that I put on this bike. And you know, as far as a fat tire e-bike goes, or you know, fat tire 26x4, you know, these are the best tires to actually put on there, and it's more puncture resistance than stock e-bike tires. The regular e-bike tires that came on this bike, maybe 2 or 3 days, and that tire be bald already. Yeah, so the cranks, I'm gonna get a new bottom bracket, the axle, because I made a mistake and I forgot to orient the crank arms in the position they're supposed to be in. So I had one facing north and the other one facing west. That was stupid on my part, but I did get it figured out. Had to recut and weld the axle, and now it's the cranks is facing how it is, and I can still pedal. The freewheel. So let me show you the freewheel I'm gonna get. I have it already. I just I was gonna wait till I change the tires. So this is a bigger freewheel. I'm sorry this video is so long. I'm just gonna give you some updates what I was gonna do. So I got a new derailleur, and I am gonna wash this bike, to be honest. So I got a derailleur. This is a Sunrace M30 derailleur. It's just more, it has more tension than the stock derailleur that come on these bikes. But anyway, so this is a gear ratio. I think it's a little bit lower, I mean higher than this one. So you see this one has bigger cogs on it. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting these on. I've got a few of these I might end up putting on my e-bikes, the family e-bikes, so that way we can pedal, you know, pedal this bike. And I'm gonna have to put spacers behind the freewheel to bring it out some, so that way it'll catch the one by up front and the chain will come off. As you can see, I did add some gussets for the added weight of the battery. So I did add a gussets here, up there, and then one at the bottom of the battery. There's another gusset from this seat stay all the way to the bottom tube, and at the bottom of the frame there is another C channel that runs under this one C channel right there, just to keep it. So yes, I did take all this stuff into you know, consideration, you know how heavy the battery is going to be on this bike. But man, let me tell you something. If y'all do decide to do something like this, now this is very expensive, at about $4,500, and that's with the sales, the copper nickel, because I got I mean guys, so it took me like a long time to build. I got like almost 3 layers of copper on this thing. I'm talking about whole pieces. Let me show you. Not no scrawny 0.15 or 30. Okay, not nothing like this. I got stuff like this in there. Sheets of copper. This is 0.2. Okay, this is 0.2 by 0.25, I think, something like that. I have this and 0.3 sheets in this. And for my foundation, I do have 0.3 by 30 and 0.3 by 30 nickel plated steel, and got foam, so it has this foam in there. So I'm just showing you what's all into that battery, so it's not like it's just thrown together like I usually do when I first start this YouTube channel. Here's the battery that came out of that bike that's gonna go onto this one. So we're gonna be completely disassembling the frame, putting it on there, taking that one single speed freewheel, and we're gonna add a 3-speed on there as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all the bike. It's a little bit on the ugly side, like, you know, because of the battery and everything. I gotta get my battery bag and get a cover and stuff like that. But man, I mean, it's a phenomenal. I thought the 90 amp hour battery was phenomenal over here, which is this is a 900 amp battery, and all these batteries do have a BMS of some sort. Just have an active balancers in these. You know, I'm not going to run another battery without an active balancer or BMS, because of the fact that you can actually see what's going on with your battery. That's how I knew that cell 4 group 4 was bad when I dropped it, just because when I did my initial first test on it, group 4 was showing very low voltage at I think it was 88 volts, and the rest of them was resting at 4.01, while no 3.9, yes, 3.9 volts, and group 4 was at 3.5. It was at 3.5 volts, so something was definitely wrong. And when I was talking about when I hold it while I was charging, I noticed the cells, when it was charging up, it was actually group 4 was charging faster than the rest of the groups. So when I put my pressure on that side, it actually dropped down. So it was charging faster, and then all of a sudden it dropped down and rested with the other rest. It was actually equalization with the rest of the group. So I'm like, okay, that's what's wrong. So I had to drag this battery out and fix it, and I did fix it, and I put it back in. Now it's good to go. It's awesome, guys. It's awesome. I'm gonna tell you something. It is awesome, bro. I mean, biggest battery I ever built, man. 120 amp hours. I got range for days. I'm at 90 volts. We did a 20 mile group ride yesterday, and I left here at 96 volts, and I'm at 90 volts when we got back. Well, I mean, we was doing some high speed riding. We wasn't even on the sidewalk or anything. So me, my 2 kids. I mean, all these bikes are high power e-bikes, so we was pretty getting it on the road. But that's enough say about this right here. And stay tuned for more videos. I promise you guys, we're gonna be doing some tests, and we're gonna do a top speed run on this bike, fully charged on mode 2 or 3. Okay, guys. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, that is it for today. I want to get this video out so y'all can see what I'm got going on. This is E-Bike Guy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.